Aishah Binti Sulaiman, and my matching number is 278990. So as the first presenter, let me start by saying a few words about our topic, which is designing product for quality in electronic and electrical industry. Quality function deployment is a method to transform qualitative user demands into qualitative parameters to deploy the functions forming quality and to deploy methods for achieving the design quality. So in details, QFD helps translating customer requirements into design requirements to ensure that the output, whether this is a process or product, meets these needs. However, some have defined this QFD as a structured process for planning the design for a new product or service, or for redesign an existing one. QFD is also used as a quality improvement tool in literature. Customer demands are gathered, prioritized, and technical requirements are matched using the QFD technique. So in this study, a smartphone was a key instrument for QFD. QFD gathers all the customer requirements in various ways and convert them into technical requirements, allowing resources to be allocated based on customer priorities. To conclude that, quality function deployment is one of the strategies that sprang from the quality concept. When quick responsiveness to customer requirements become increasingly essential in today's industry, most companies employ quality function deployments. So in this case, manufacturers are paying attention to the smartphone industry to promote electronic services in the market and keep up to the trend of people switching from conventional phones into sophisticated software. In other words, QFD is a powerful methodology for capturing and prioritizing customer needs and linking them to technical requirements.
Good day to everyone. My name is Hui Xia, machine number 278467. Now I will discuss the first customer requirement for the smartphones. The first customer requirement for the smartphone is focusing on the pricing. Why should we have an affordable price for smartphone? According to the age markets, the employment rate of the Malaysia in 2021 is about 4.6%. The employment rate has increased compared to the previous years. There has not much money to purchase an expensive smartphones. Besides, the high inflation rate also caused the consumer to pay more attention to the product price. Because of the inflation rates will cause the purchasing power of the consumer to decrease. When the inflation rate is high, the daily expenses of the consumer will be increased, as well as the consumer may not have much money to purchase an expensive smartphone because the salary that they receive may not be able to cover their daily expenses. So an expensive smartphone may be a burden for the consumer who have a low income. So customer will prefer a cheaper price smartphone with some basic functions. For example, the company of iPhone, Apple, was planning to introduce an affordable price of iPhone, which the price range is between the 1,000 and 2,000. Now I will proceed to the second customer requirement, which is the quality of camera. They prefer to choose a better quality camera because it brings a better experience for the customers. It will be convenient for the user as they do not need to bring the camera and the smartphone at the same time. The user can directly use the smartphone to take the photo instead of using the normal cameras. Besides that, they also can save money to buy the smartphone only instead of buying the camera and the smartphones. According to the markets, the price of the good camera and smartphone is at least few thousand respectively, and this will burden for those with lower income to purchase both electronic gadgets. Therefore, the consumer would like to demand a smartphone that has a features with good camera quality. Nowadays, the teenager likes to stay and hang out with friends to take a clearer picture with their friends with a nice scenery to keep as memories. So, the customer might want the smartphone with a ultra wide camera, telezoom, and with a higher medium pixels in order to have a better picture quality. Now I will pass to the next presenter.
The next customer requirement for the smartphone is more on the improved battery life usage. Most consumers prefer longer battery life as everything is on the phone. The bigger capacity of the battery means that they are less worried about the solution to overcome the drainage battery problem. Not only that, the new features of the smartphones are also related to the capacity of the battery. It is because some new features such as GPS, Bluetooth and fast cellular and Wi-Fi are not suitable for the short time battery as most of them are heavy users. Having a big capacity battery means a better life, as smartphones are significant to the lives of consumer. According to the cyber media research, by the finding from the Insight on the Go in India, there has been cited 61% of the consumers said that the battery life is a key consideration to the smartphones. Another customer requirement is a new good design for smartphones. Good design is not a luxury, it is an imperative requirement, changing not only how a smartphone looks, but also how it feels in consumers' hand, how it makes them feel while it's there. The new design of smartphones are not just to grab the consumer's attention. The decisions that go into producing a phone are frequently part of a larger picture attempt to develop a long-lasting brand and possibly even a product symbol. As for the new design of smartphone, colors play quite essential role in the design of smartphone. For example, the iPhone from Apple has released the colors types such as red, blue, green and so on. Before that, the Apple company had compliments for the white and gold of the iPhone 5s, as it became a benchmark for the other brands to keep up with. Smartphones with simple color but have great detail matters are also can grab the attention of consumers. The finishes such as glossy coating or matte can give an extra dimension to the look that makes these smartphones feel smooth, sticky or rough, yet give the consumers the perspective of the value to the smartphones. That is why Apple, the creator and the designer of the iPhone, has become the best seller and has the most consumer along with Samsung.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nurlidya Raihan binti Razali alias Rosli. My number metric is 280947. The first technical requirement for a smartphone is a type of software. We have decided to choose Android over other software because of the affordable price. Android is budget friendly. Android users have many options to choose smartphones according to their taste, interests and budgets. Android also has become one of the fastest growing app stores today since December 2010. Majority of Android phones have expandable memory or storage. Customers may insert a micro SD card into an additional slot on the side of the phone to have more storage. Then, the Android world shifted to the USB-C standard, which is more advanced. It also paves the way for faster charging technologies. Next, Android is an open source software. Because of its flexibility, the developers can examine or improve the software and even come up with their own innovations. As we know, Android is owned by Google and is supported by a large community of developers and customers from all over the country. Customers always provide feedback about the features and their functions, strengths and weaknesses. In order to bring in better upgrades, the code and features are constantly being checked and modified. Android also listens to the voice of customers when they eliminate the outdated ones that customer may not like and keeps adding new features to maximize customer satisfaction. There are countless Android developer companies that create or build beneficial applications for the users' daily lives. These benefits will let customers work more quickly and efficiently while also saving memory and battery power. The system also allows users to shut off applications that are no longer helpful to them. The second technical requirement is the user interface, UI. Let us understand the meaning of UI first. UI is the whole thing that the users can see and engage with. Effective UI can make users' experiences simple and intuitive, requiring the least effort from users to achieve the best desired result. The process of developing UI includes buttons, screen, icons, and other visual elements. There are several design principles to follow in designing the mobile UI. First, the mobile UI has to be consistent. This principle is important to validate a user's beliefs, fostering a sense of control, familiarity, and dependability. The second is visual hierarchy. The visual design of the interface requires a sophisticated and structured visual hierarchy. Visual hierarchy is used to rank design elements and determine users' impressions when they view them. Using the right elements such as colors, contrast, scale, fonts, size, balance, and others can help establish each element stand out. Third, the size of the interactive spots has great significance. Users cannot use their smartphones comfortably if there are too many small functions or icons near each other. Users hold their smartphones in various ways. The developers design mobile interfaces customized to human hands.
Hi everyone, I'm Yon Chee Kin, with metric number 279281. Now I will continue with the next technical requirement, which is battery capacity. It is undeniable that smartphones are becoming more popular and also more diverse. Being a convergent device, it provides internet access, music, audio, video playing and recording, navigation, and communication features. But with the increasing capability of smartphones, they need more power to keep them running throughout the day. Battery capacity is defined as product of the current that is drawn from the battery while it can provide the load until its voltage falls below a specific amount of each cell. Battery capacity is measured in milliampere hours, where a larger value indicates more capacity. It goes without saying that the larger your phone battery capacity, the longer you'll be able to use it. Next, the last technical requirement is charging time. Fast charging is power management technique that allows for larger currents or increase the voltage flowing to the battery of smartphones. Fast charging allows for the quick and efficient charging of batteries. This technology improves the usability and mobility of gadgets designed to be carried around. Today, smartphones feature several background operations, which means that the power will obviously be sucked up during the day. Under moderate to severe use, most of these gadgets would not survive a day. When a smartphone's battery dies, it becomes effectively unusable. Fast charging is a feasible alternative. The method makes charging more convenient by reducing the length of the time required for a battery to obtain the significant amount of power required to run a mobile device.
So in conclusion, the implementation of QFD take place in design and development, especially in manufacturing industry. The ability to present new products to the market in a fast way while satisfying customer expectations is getting more importance for the entire customer-focused firm. Smartphones have been analyzed from the customer point of view. So using QFD, the most important specification has been determined. At each stage of product development and manufacture, QFD is a concept that translates customer requirements into the necessary technical requirements and allows the organization to focus on the customer early in the product life cycle. In terms of QFD and the electronic and electrical business, companies must have strategy that will improve and adapt how they manage the customer choice journey. To conclude that, QFD improve product quality and customer interactions while cutting design and production costs and enhancing customer satisfaction.